Good Monday morning, everybody. It's Myra Eagle and it's Flat Hair Monday, so I'm wearing a hat today. Look who I found over there at the Northport Chamber of Commerce breakfast last week. Trevor Pizzini, the mortgage planning professional from AAG, American Advisors Group. Good morning, Trevor.
Good morning, Myra. That was an awesome intro. I really appreciate it.
This is my Southwest Florida Small Business Spotlight. I like to let everybody know that the businesses are open. Come and check them out. Give them a call. Trevor's number is down below. So, Trevor, what type of business is American Advisors Group?
So, American Advisors Group, we are a private mortgage company, which means we're a direct lender. So we don't have to go through any banks, jump through any of those hoops. Uh, because we are a direct lender, we can typically close the deals significantly faster as well. So American Advisors Group built their name around the reverse product, so reverse mortgages for the senior community. But we
Right.
also we're a full service lender, right? So my title is mortgage planning professional because I can do purchases, I can do refinances, and I can do reverse mortgages as well.
Wow. Don't forget to give Trevor a call at his phone number down there below. Um, so how long have you been in this business, Trevor?
I am fairly new to the mortgage industry. I've been doing it for a little over a year now. If you tack on all the time it took to study, prior to taking the test to getting licensed, you're looking at about a year and a half. But as far as fundings go, I've been funding for a solid year. I started off doing only refinances, when refinances were hot. So I got a lot of exposure to really high volume early on, which was an incredible learning experience because I just got to see so many different scenarios in such
Yeah.
a short amount of time. I did, a handful of purchases here and there during that time. And whenever refinances started to slow down, was when I started looking for other opportunities to just grow my experience, expand my career as well. And that's when I hopped onto the reverse product. I've been doing that for about 4 months now, and it's pretty incredible as well.
Wow. So what areas do you service?
So I am in Northport, Florida. However, I'm licensed in Florida, so I can do the entire state. But right now, I'm focusing on Northport, all of Sarasota County, of course, and then I've spent a lot of time in Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda, and Cape Coral as well. So, you
Okay.
know, I can drive. So really, anywhere that the four wheels can get me in. I've traveled as far as Tampa to do in-home visits in the short amount of time that I've been here in Northport, and I actually have a trip planned to St. Pete later this week as well.
Whoa. So I'm wondering, does it cost a buyer anything to get a pre-approval from you?
To get a pre-approval, no. No. It doesn't. It doesn't cost a buyer anything to get a pre-approval, and it shouldn't ever cost them to get a pre-approval. So if there's some people out there that are doing that, maybe come talk to me instead. Um, yeah, but there's different layers to a pre-approval. If a realtor were to call me up and want something really quick, we can do it really quickly. However, pre-approvals really only, well, let me put it to you this way. Pre-approvals kind of go along with the reputation of the mortgage professional, in my opinion. Somebody can draft up a pre-approval very quickly without verifying anything and hand it to a buyer, but it doesn't hold a lot of weight if the credit isn't verified, if the income isn't verified, and things along those lines. So, you can do a pre-approval really quickly and hand it to somebody and, hope that everything that they told you is accurate. Or you could spend a little bit of extra time on it and actually, do your due diligence to make sure that it actually has some power behind it. But, either version you go with, it doesn't cost anything and it should never.
Sellers and realtors nowadays in today's market, they want the credit pulled, the
Hmm.
information verified. They
Hmm.
want a qualified buyer
Hmm.
offer. So how long would it take for that?
So I can do it. If the buyer is ready to go, yeah, I can
Mhm.
do it in 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
So, as far as, putting the information into Encompass, which is the source that I use for all my forward mortgages. It's really only data entry, so it really only takes like 10 or 15 minutes to enter all the information in and pull the credit. Verifying the income is what would take the most time. If it's a W-2 employee, of course, that's the easiest way to do it, right? They show us their tax returns, W-2 pay stub. That's awesome. If they're self-employed, it can get a little tricky. So we have several different income calculations for, whether they're self-employed, whether they're doing it through their business, whether they're showing 1099 or rental income. So just finding the right income calculation to do and making sure that it's accurate can take a little bit longer. But even then, if the buyer has all the information ready to go, 10, 15 minutes tops.
Wow, that's pretty good. Well, do you have anything else to add, Trevor, before we go and off to our Monday? Busy, busy, busy.
I just hope everyone has an awesome Monday. It's the start to the week. So this is how today goes, really sets the tone for your whole week. So I hope that everybody starts it off right.
And the first one that gives Trevor a call at the number below will get a $10 Starbucks gift card from me.
Well, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Myra.
Give him a call today.
Give me a call today, guys. I'm available. Call, email. That's my cell phone number down there as well. So if you want to text, I'm perfectly fine with that as well.
Yep. Have a great Monday, everybody.